What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, guys, it's more boxing content, and yes, I love making this type of content, guys, because I asked you guys on Instagram and you guys type of content where you just predict fights and you talk about the fights. I love making this sort of content now that I've sort of changed the content a little bit round. But yes, guys, I am going to be talking about Tyson Fury's upcoming fight against Tom Schwarz. If there's obviously a few German viewers out there watching this video, you would probably know how to say it in German. I'm not going to embarrass myself while the camera's switched on, so you guys will know probably how to say it in German anyway, and I'm not going to embarrass myself. Tyson Fury has got a fight coming up against Tom Schwarz. Let's go back to about 7 months ago when Tyson Fury had his fight with Deontay Wilder. Very controversial, I think. Very unfortunate that he didn't win. Obviously, he got robbed from a victory, but this is boxing. You can't really say, I won the fight, Wilder won the fight. It's boxing. These things happen, I think. I worked out in the end, and if it did go down to points, Tyson Fury would have won by 5 points. It would have been 116 to 111 points if it didn't have to be a majority draw. Very frustrating, annoying, disappointing, but it's boxing. You can't do much about it. I'm not going to be talking about the rematch in this video because it's just not really based on what we're going to be talking about in this video. So we're just going to be talking about Tyson Fury's upcoming fight against Tom Schwarz that is coming up. But yes, guys, also Tyson Fury, he won a couple of awards last year with obviously the best comeback of the year and the round of the year. So Tyson Fury had a very good year last year. He had 3 fights, won 2, drew 1 against Wilder. So he is going to have a rematch with Wilder, but in the future, not now. And it's probably going to come next year. We are going to be talking about Tyson Fury's upcoming fight against Tom Schwarz in a week's time as I'm filming this, and by the time this video comes out there'll be literally about a couple of days to go. So I'm looking forward to this fight once again, because obviously my last video was obviously when I did the Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz Jr. Obviously that ended a lose for Anthony Joshua. I'll probably save that for another video. It's the most talked about thing now after, he lost that fight to Andy Ruiz Jr. This is the same thing. I think people are coming into this fight thinking, Tyson Fury versus Tom Schwarz. Never heard of Tom Schwarz before in my life. And it's the same thing, because you hear about all these up-and-coming fighters and you don't have a clue. And you've never watched them before and you don't know what to expect, really. It was just like, I've never watched Andy Ruiz Jr. before and I didn't know what to expect. I did hear that he had fast hands, and look at that result. When you don't expect a fight like that, anything I think is possible now in boxing. I think it's just all about, you can never underestimate your opponent. So if you underestimate your opponent, and if you're not sort of cool, calm, collected in a way, then, and you take your mind off the fight, then you're not going to get the job done, and that's what Anthony Joshua probably did. So let's go back a couple of months ago, about say 3 months ago, and Tyson Fury confirmed his opponent Tom Schwarz. It was someone's fight, I don't know whose fight it was at, but it was there live on BT Sports. He confirmed his fight in Las Vegas. It's his first fight in Las Vegas. He's now got a contract with ESPN, so for the next 5 fights he's going to be fighting on ESPN. For the American viewers out there. I'll insert the clip right now.
Ready, can't wait to fight. 12 weeks today. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be my first time in Las Vegas. So it's been a long time coming, 30 years in the making.
So you do have a definite date, and can you share it with us?
Yes, I can. Live and exclusive on BT Sport. It's the 16th of June, Las Vegas, Thomas and Mack Centre. Cannot wait.
Amazing. Have you got an opponent yet?
Yes, I have a German guy. He's number 2 by the WBO, called Tom Schwarz. 6 foot 6 inches tall, 18 stone, unbeaten, young, fresh and ambitious.
Okay, so to confirm, Tyson Fury, June the 16th, in Las Vegas at the Thomas and Mack. 15/16, obviously, with the time difference overnight. Well, that's terrific to be able to confirm that, Tyson.
Very interesting. We'll see how all this fight will plan out. Once again, the reaction to this whole, Tyson Fury, Tom Schwarz fight up and coming, Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz Jr., that AJ was going to cruise through his fight. He was going to win his fight. It was a whitewash for Anthony Joshua, and he was going to knock Andy Ruiz out. Look how that turned out, and look at that outcome. So people were saying, Tyson Fury got robbed in the fight and he's now robbing us with a fight. So I don't know, you know, with these up and coming fighters, you never know, because at the end of the day, Anthony Joshua had a fight with Alexander Povetkin, and that wasn't a fight that people didn't want to see, and that was still an up and coming fight. And look what that outcome was. Anthony Joshua won the fight. As heavyweights now, this is why we want to see the Anthony Joshua Tyson Fury thing happening. So that's obviously down to, you know, Anthony Joshua now to win his rematch, Andy Ruiz Jr. And I will definitely save that for another video, hopefully soon as well. Enough blabbing now. I think we're gonna talk about the whole video now of what's coming up for Tyson Fury against Tom Schwarz. Everyone will want to know his fighting style, who is he, and stuff like that. So Tom Schwarz, who is he? He's a German professional boxer who currently holds the WBO Intercontinental Heavyweight title. He remains undefeated as a professional. So once again, how old is this guy? I've written it down here. He's about 25 years of age. He's young, he's fit, he's ambitious. He's going to come into this fight with nothing to lose. He's going to give it everything. He's still undefeated as a professional, same as Tyson Fury. So good old scrap, once again, up and coming fighter. Will bring a lot on the night. It's going to be probably a fight for, you know, Tyson Fury he'll want this fight out of the way with, so then he can see what the future holds for him. Because if he wins this fight against Tom Schwarz, then you're going to be talking about Tyson Fury's future. Is he going to have that rematch with Wilder? Is he going to have a fight with Anthony Joshua? This is where it all comes down to now. What is Tom Schwartz's fighting style? He has a fairly straightforward European style that shouldn't pose too many problems for an elite mover like Tyson Fury. Tyson obviously a quick mover, very composed as well. His main weapon is the straight right hand, and he continually looks to set up with a pouring jab. Schwarz often leaves his chin in the air when he swings and is open to counters. He is very susceptible to a looping right overhand as he keeps his own left low. Well, that's his fighting style. Going to be very interesting of his game plan. Like I said, don't know Tom Schwarz, don't know how he's going to, obviously that's his fighting style, but obviously don't know what he's going to bring on the night. Yet again, it's just another fight where you just don't know what you're really going to expect. You have to wait on the night of what the outcome's going to be. I will be talking about that in a little while, about that in my prediction, how this fight's going to plan out. Now, another thing that I want to talk about is the build-up. Now, the build-up to this fight, you know, not much has gone on. In my own opinion, not much has gone on with this build-up of this fight so far. It's been, I think, very flat in a way. The reason why it's been flat in a way is because, yes, it is a big fight for Tyson Fury, but it's not like a Tyson Fury AJ fight. It's not a Tyson Fury Wilder fight, so obviously there's not going to be much talked about in this fight, but very flat. Not been talked about much. Yes, there's been a press conference already, but not between Tyson Fury and Tom Schwarz. It was just to announce who his opponent was, talking to the media, answering some questions, and that was it really. Who was in that press conference? It was of course Tyson Fury, his promoter Frank Warren, and his trainer Ben Davison. Just a few people in there. Wasn't a big press conference.
Well, let's speak to Tyson and to Ben, who's training him for the fight over in Las Vegas. Tyson, how much are you looking forward to getting back to America and getting to Las Vegas?
You know, I'm really looking forward to going to Las Vegas. LA was one thing, but all the big fights happen in Las Vegas. I remember waiting up to watch Ricky Hatton and Mayweather. That was at the MGM. A lot of iconic fights have been there. So for me to put my name down on that list as well, that's another tick off the old box list.
Like I said, in my own opinion, it's not been like a talk about fight that's coming up. It's not like people think, you know, it's going to be an easy fight. It should be, but look what happened in the AJ fight. It's not been like it's been a talked about fight. It's not like it's been a massive build up. It's not like, you know, Tyson Fury, Tom Schwarz have come head to head and they've pushed each other. It's not like that. It's not been that dramatic. Just not been the most talked about thing. Yes, Tyson Fury's got an opponent. I want him out of the way and he'll want to look for his future. But for me, in my own opinion, there's just not been a lot of people talking about this fight. It's going to be interesting of the viewers, of how many viewers are going to watch this fight as well. Like I said, build-up has not been much in this, in my own opinion. Obviously, Tyson Fury's been in his camp for the last 3 months or so training for this fight. Yet again, not a lot of footage that you can really find out there on YouTube. Still looking very sharp as well, putting through his paces, quick movement, the power, the speed, everything's there really, but just not much leaked footage really. I'll put in a clip right now.
Up, body. Up, body. Good, other way around. Good, then the other side, body. Sorry, this side first. Good. Up, hook, slip hook.
Tyson Fury looks very sharp. Ben obviously putting him through his pace, you know, his movement, dodging those punches once again, whatever he was using. Going to be fascinating, interesting and exciting to watch. It's what lies ahead of Tyson. He needs to obviously win this fight. He can progress on what will come his way in the future. Not been a face-off yet, but by the time we get closer to the fight, by the time this video goes up, there will be face-off. So I'll insert the clip right now.
Now it's time to get
After.
Anyway, good looking man, this Tom. Wish I was good looking than you. Thank you guys. One more with
Very interesting face-off there. Getting into my prediction now. First talking about Tyson Fury. His height. As you can see on your screen right now, his height is 6'9". He's a massive guy. He's a huge guy. His reach as well, it's 85 inches. He's got the reach as well. His stats, 28 fights, 27 wins, very consistent. 19 wins by knockout. Very good there. Hasn't lost a fight yet. This is what we want to see, you know, two fighters that have still not lost a fight. And this is another fight where whoever is going to lose is going to have their first loss of their career. Obviously, England versus Germany, looking forward to it as well. And obviously, Tyson Fury's had one draw to his name as well. His weight is going to play a part. His weight is 117 kilograms, which is 18 stone 4. That's going to play a factor in the fight, I think. What does obviously that mean? His counter punches are going to be a lot more harder. So that's Tom Schwarz to really dodge his counter punches. Is going to be a lot more harder. He's going to be quick. He's got the movement. He's got quick feet. So Tyson Fury is going to be really on this fight. He's got the speed. He's got the power. He's taller. He's going to really dodge those counter punches well, like he did in that Wilder fight. Really step up to this fight. He knows he has to step up to this fight as well. Tyson's lost a lot of weight now. He's going to be quick. He's not like from the Tyson Fury from years ago where he was fat, slow. It's going to be complete Tyson Fury now from last year, you know, when he lost all that weight. So, you know, he's done a tremendous job to lose that weight. He's going to be quick. He's going to be ambitious. Two fighters, not lost a single fight yet. It's actually quite exciting to watch when two fighters have still not even lost a fight. It's all down to, you know, have their first career lose. Who is it going to be, Tyson Fury or Tom Schwarz? Now moving on to Tom Schwarz. His height, 6'5.5". So obviously that's for Tom Schwarz now to sort of move inside Tyson Fury. He has to be really aggressive with Tyson Fury. He has to take it to him and make sure that this fight goes all the way. Make sure it goes down to points as well. He's going to be coming into this fight with nothing to lose. He's going to be giving it everything on the night. He's unbeaten, he's young, he's fresh, he's fit and he's ambitious. He's going to be going for it. He's not going to be sitting back. He's going to go for it. These up and coming fighters, they go for it. There's no point of sitting back waiting for that opportunity to come for them. They're going to be going for it. Just like Andy Ruiz did with Joshua. But his reach, doesn't actually say it there, but I would say his reach is going to be sort of around the 79, 80, 81 mark. So yet again, Tyson Fury's got more reach. He's taller, you know, that plays a factor for Tyson Fury. Tyson's older than him, he's got more experience into boxing. So is it going to be down to experience in the night? Possibly not. I think it's just down to the better boxing brain, who's going to outbox one another, should I say. Tyson Fury's debut was back in 2008, so about 11 years ago. Tom Schwarz, his debut was in 2013, so about 6 years ago. You can tell who's been in boxing more. It's down to the better boxing brain and who pretty much, you know, who's physically, mentally ready on the night and who's going to be cool, calm, collected and get the job done. And whoever that's going to be will definitely win the fight. Obviously, you guys are going to be asking me, Brett, what's going to happen round by round? Obviously, this is just prediction, so really, all I'm going to say is I think Tyson Fury, he's going to want a quick start. He'll want to get on the front foot. He's going to, I think, go into the earlier rounds, stick behind his jab, keep his distance, because obviously Tom Schwarz will want to look to get inside of Tyson Fury. Tom Schwarz will want to be aggressive on Tyson Fury, so he has to keep his distance, but he also has to keep behind his jab. In the later rounds, Tyson Fury has to increase that intensity and that tempo. In the later rounds as well, those combinations need to come out. And what I mean by that, you know, it has to be hooks, uppercuts, jabs, you know, counter punches, anything, you know, the combinations. He's going to have to really go in, Tyson Fury. In the early rounds, keep you on your jab, keep that working, stick behind it, and then he'll be using his quick movement as well. And then when Tom Schwarz comes in, he's going to be dodging his punches left, right and centre. Tom Schwarz, on the other hand, both of these fighters will both to look of getting on the front foot as early as possible. This is the factor as well. If Tom Schwarz takes this fight all the way to Tyson Fury, this could go down to points. But if he doesn't, and Tyson Fury somehow finds a way past him, it could get knocked out. The referee could easily stop this fight, so anything could still happen. This is just down to the better boxer. Who outboxes their opponent lies ahead. You can't really put it down to who's been in boxing longer. We all know that Tyson Fury is older, he's more experienced. He has to use his experience, so he'll have the better boxing brains. And mentally, Tyson Fury will have to go into this fight ready. He'll have to be mentally ready and physically ready. He can't be doing a Joshua, messing around with his guard, getting all distracted. He has to go into that fight cool, calm, collected, beat Tyson Fury and get this fight out of the way with. Tom Schwarz, on the other hand, is young, he's fit, he's ambitious. He's going to give everything on the night. He needs to be inside of Tyson Fury. He's going to be aggressive. He's going to be on the front foot and he'll be chasing that fight all the way down. He's going to take it to Tyson Fury. So anything's going to happen on the night. 1 punch will change it. It's all down to the better boxer and let the best man win, I think. You cannot underestimate these fighters, because when you underestimate these sort of fighters like Tom Schwarz, up-and-coming fighters, they'll be looking to go for it. Tyson Fury is like the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He's chasing after that as well. This is where Tyson Fury has got to win this fight. He knows he's got to win this fight, because if he doesn't win this fight, it's going to be massive. Because if he doesn't win this fight, he's going to want a rematch later on this year with Tom Schwarz. Tyson knows he has to win this fight. It's just like another one. AJ lost his fight. Tyson has got to win his fight. So this is the battle for his future, really. It's not going to be easy. You cannot underestimate. Tyson Fury said it as well. He said you cannot underestimate, because there's a video of Tyson Fury and he says, you cannot underestimate, because if you underestimate, I will get knocked out. And he even said it, there's video proof, and I will show it you right now.
Underestimate him and I'll be chinned for sure.
It's coming from him. This is going to be one hell of a fight. He knows he has to get Tom Schwarz out of the way first, and then he'll be looking to what the future holds for Tyson Fury. So he has to win this fight before he can move on to anything else in the future as well. It's down to whoever's going to be, I think, physically and mentally ready on the night. Tyson Fury is a different boxer to anybody out there. He's probably number one at the minute as well. What was it in the Ring magazine? He knows he's got to win this fight, because if he doesn't, it's going to be interesting to what's going to happen, because obviously The whole saying is, one punch is going to change the whole fight. You cannot be taking like a low blow or like a punch to the back of the head, and that's going to change the fight massively, because when you take a low blow, you can never recover from it, and when you take a punch to the head, yet again, you cannot recover from it. So one punch is going to change this fight. Is someone going to get knocked out? Is this fight going to go all the way? Is it going to be a draw? Tom Schwarz will take this fight to Tyson Fury because he's young, he's fit, he's unbeaten, he's fresh, he's ambitious. He is going to go for it. He has got nothing to lose. I said it before. He's going to give it everything on the night. Just like Andy Ruiz Jr. He gave it everything on the night, and look at that outcome. He's going to take it all the way to Tyson Fury. And these guys will probably have respect for each other, because they're both pretty much, I'd say, world champions. Because obviously he's Tom Schwarz, he holds the WBO Intercontinental Heavyweight title. They're both going to have respect for each other, and it's just down to who's going to come out with a better boxing brain. It's not down to who's going to have more experience, because you cannot say that in boxing. It's down to the better boxing brain and who's going to really have that turn in the fight that's going to change everything. And Tyson Fury has got that in him, to change the fight. So if he's knocked down on the canvas, he'll want to, get back up, and that's what he showed 7 months ago. He got back up twice in one round. He didn't know how he did that. Tyson Fury, he knows he has to win this fight. If Tom Schwarz takes this all the way, it's going to go down to pretty much the scorecards and what the judges are going to say, and it's probably going to come down to points. That's if Tom Schwarz takes it all the way and he sticks to his game plan and his tactics. That's if it does happen. But if Tyson Fury, on the other hand, doesn't like that, he'll be looking for probably a knockout or the ref to stop the fight. Anything could happen. One punch is going to change anything in this fight. Tom Schwarz has got the WBO Intercontinental Heavyweight title, and Tyson Fury is the Ring Magazine and Lineal Heavyweight titles by defending the reigning world champion Vladimir Klitschko. These guys are going to have respect for each other. I think it's just down to whoever's got the better boxing brain, or whoever outboxes whoever is going to win the fight. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this fight. Tom Schwarz has got nothing to lose, he's young, and Tyson Fury's got that little bit more experience. So let's see what happens. I think it's all down to the night, and let's see what they both produce. Hope you guys have enjoyed another video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you are new. See you guys in a video in the next couple of days, and peace.